YouTube, what's going on? We're back with some more Clair Obscur Expedition 33. This is part 23 of the playthrough on expert difficulty. Got the crit build set up for you guys. I know it's just early game stuff, but seems to be doing really well in the game for me so far. So we'll continue to grind it out. All time stamped in there for you. We are in the Stone Wave Cliffs again, just progressing through the main campaign. Got to be getting near the end of Act 1. So yeah, this is just a an absolutely beautiful game. I really enjoy playing it. So you guys are appreciating the content, you guys are liking the videos, please feel free to turn on those notifications, sub to the channel, drop a like. Just go over the damn thing real quick before we get going here. So I don't know if this sword's gonna cut it. It always seems to heal the enemies, but we're running the Goltaram or we're running this. If not, we're just gonna switch down into the Lanceram. But we'll see what the status element is of the enemies in this area, and we'll maybe try and go with that. So yeah, that's with the lemons. That's gonna go, ditto for the three-party group that I'm running. For the Pictos, I know you can't see it. We'll just cook into it. So what I'm trying to do with the Pictos is spec into the critical hit rate, and as you can see, I'm doubling into speed, so that works as a double bonus as far as I'm concerned with it. We've got the vitality, luck, and agility. If you look over to the right in the attributes, that's what we're specking into. This is the speed, and again goes great with the agility that we're utilizing for additional turns, more damage. Critical hit rate synergizes well with a couple of attacks that Gustav has. The more critical hits we land, the more charges we can get to land our our big damage dealer, which is overcharge. I am specking into a critical hit rate build for more critical hit rate chance. That's the crux behind the build that I have. Sorry to keep flip-flopping. My Luminas. I'm running the augmented counter, augmented attack, so 50% increased base damage on all of my attacks, increased counter attack damage, critical burn if the enemy's burning, increased critical hit chance, so anything that specs into some critical hit chance. And then the 3 energizing starts, so that we get a max AP at the start, so we can really just hammer into the enemies. When it comes to the skills, again, anything that deals hits is good, so it hits deal charges, and this is where the synergy with the critical hit rate comes into play. Not only is it obviously dealing more damage, but regenerate run additional charge on the Lumiere Assault. We regenerate 2 additional charges when we land critical hits with the Strike Storm, and then this gives 6 hits. So we can basically land this and get our charges up to 10 right away. We might be able to get the possibility of this one, but we'd have to land exactly critical hits on every single shot. So maybe at some point, but definitely not now. Marking shot just for our free aim if we wanted to do that, but this is probably going to cycle out. But again, it's just a low AP one, so it's nice to have. Shatter. Again, this is a great one. You get damage to all. If I break them, I get full charge right away. And again, the more charges I get, I can stack it up to 10. I just undeal this heavy damage dealer overcharge to kill them. We'll see how well the skills stack up. That's it for Gustav. Again, my attributes as far as my levels, it's vitality, luck, and agility. I'm specking into those 3 first, with speed being the priority. And we're using our Pictos and our Luminas to help us with our critical hit rates and AP. Lumiel, I always mess this up. The Sekarum. This is her best damage. Again, it's a non-element. It's just straight physical attack. So I like running these ones. And it switches to Virtuose stance on breaking an enemy shield. So it's kind of nice that it does that. The Virtuose is the additional 200% attack, which is insane. Insane. That's your weapon. Again, when it comes to this, it's all about critical hit rate. She's at 44%, which is fantastic. There is synergies with her critical hit rate that we'll go over. So as you can see, speed, and we got a little bit of vitality, so nothing is wasted with what we've got. And the critical hit rates are up, again, 44%. Spec into attributes, vitality, luck, and agility, as you can see there. When it comes to our Lumina, it's pretty standard. I got the 3 energizing starts for max AP off the rip. Oh, sorry, I think I had SOS Shell on Gustav as well. I didn't go over that, but SOS Shell, Augmented Counter, and the Augmented Attack. So now we're just saving up again for more like critical hit burns, stuff like that to maximize the critical hit rate. That is our Lumina. And I really love this combo with Spark. I know we'll have to let go of it at some point because this is a low target damage, so we're gonna have to switch this up for maybe some higher higher damage. But it's good to have a couple of low level spells in there for sure. But when you combo these two together, which is what I was getting at, you apply fire. Once fire is applied, the switch stride immediately allows you to switch over to Virtual Stance, and then you can hit your Flare Fury for high single player damage because you're in there, and then once you're in Virtual Stance, you can stay in Virtual Stance. So if you can get up into 9 AP, you're able to hit the Sword Ballet, and then this is where the critical hits come into play. Deals double the damage, so absolutely insane if you can get this off at some point in the battle. Just getting it off in the battle will be absolutely nuts with the critical hit rate up, so it's just a matter of landing that when the time is right and letting everything just melt. Like, that's an absolutely crazy synergy right there. I can't wait to get it off. I've just recently got it. Breaking the rules again, destroy shield, gain AP, perfect. We just went over the Flare Fury, Fencer's Fury, just damaged all enemies. And then I like this too, again, to help me get into a Virtuous Stance as quickly as possible, but I'm probably going to have to let go of one of these. I don't think we need to really apply the Fury, right? I'll go with that. I'm not really showing the skill tree as well, but we're just trying to get as many points as we can. This is Gustav's tree, he's got nothing available, just stacking skill points. Trying to get up to 4. Yeah. We'll go with the 2, probably leave these ones behind for a minute. So that's Male, and then Lune. When it comes to her weapon, we've got the Plutzerum. Healing skills generate an additional light stain, so she is my healer, so this is a really nice synergy with this weapon. It's also our best one currently. Again, we'll probably leave that on unless these guys have an elemental strength ice in this next level. And again, we're running. Oh no, we haven't learned it yet, that's why. Sorry. Well, that'll be a nice one to be applied to everybody when she learns that one. But again, it's all critical hit rate. As you can see, speed and health, so everything's synergized well. Nothing changes. Vitality, luck, and agility are speccing into the attributes when we have some ability points to go at. For the Lumina, again, augmented attack, dead energy, the 3 energizing starts, and SOS Shell, as well as some stagger attack in there as well. And we've got 3 points stacked, so we are trying to get into, again, maybe some critical burn if they're on fire, or a critical moment would also be a nice one. That's what we should be trying to work towards for Male as well. That'll be our next one for sure. So there's just lots of options. I know I'm probably not explaining this well, it's probably taking forever, but this is just the beginning builds. Just trying to like experimenting without looking at anybody or any other builds, just trying to put it together. And again, running the thermal transfer though with the wildfire. So when I deal fire, I can use thermal transfer to gain additional AP off of the burning target. The wildfire, or at least having a fire-based attack too, again helps Miel being able to get into virtual stance if I can apply it. And I run this with the 2 heal. So you know, revitalization, that also applies Regan, which is awesome, and then rebirth. So if I fall, and then I've got I actually love this ability, Mayhem, and Thunderball. So again, the critical hits trigger additional hits. So if I'm able to get my critical hit rate up, I can get some nice lightning damage out of this attack. So they got all my stains up too. This thing is absolutely a wrecker. Absolutely love this skill. That's what we got there. We probably could have replaced them at some point, but again, we need some low level spells as well, so that we're actually able to cast and do some damage as well as heal. So this is a pretty good set for what's currently up there. It works well for me. And again, in the skill tree, we're just trying to get as many points as we can. We're on 6s, maybe the 4. Anyways, we'll just keep using these skill points when it comes up. I might just take the other 4, just continue to move along, but I might save myself for the 6s. We'll see how. So when it comes to CL, don't really use her, but this is her weapon, the Cielson. It's just you know, physical attack as the element. The only weapon we have. I'm running as much critical hit rate as I can. We've got some defense. I'm not really spec'd into that. That kind of is a wasted one, but once we learn the skill, it'll move off to something else, or we'll spec something else in there. I'm trying to get her to learn some of the skills that my other team doesn't have to. But we'll try to utilize that as best we can. So that's the thoughts behind that. This is definitely not something that we're looking at too closely, at least right now. When it comes to Lumina, again, all 3 energizing starts, and we're trying to rotate into the augmented attack, augmented counter, anything we can do as far as that's concerned. So that's the weapon, Pictos, and Luminas. The skills, I've got 3 dark to run with my 3 light, and we're just trying to apply foretells and consume them. So we've got medium target that applies 3 foretell, we've got light that applies additional foretells, and then we have, you know, I can consume them to heal myself. This is a great one for applying, for again consuming the foretells. The critical hits don't remove the foretell, so it's very nice with their critical hit rate, so we can use this as a great damage dealer, lots of hits. And it can consume 1 foretell to deal 200% more damage, and then when we're dealing, you know, with critical hits, you know, we're just applying those as well. So that's a really crazy skill to have with there. And then we've got the Phantom Blade, deals high single target dark damage. 1 hit consumes all foretell to deal additional damage, and it can break the enemy. That's a good one for bosses. And as well, we've got the synergy with the critical hits here. Applies 1 foretell per hit, and then critical hits apply additional foretell. So if I need to apply a good amount right off the hit, and then some good damage, I can switch between Focus Foretell for low AP and Spectral Sweep for some high AP, higher hits, with critical hits applying more Foretell. So I got lots of Foretell applying with a good amount that will consume them to deal damage. So that's what it's all about. And I guess synergizing the light with the dark. So I've got 3 light, 3 dark. I don't know if that makes a difference, but that's what I'm rocking. We've gone over that, we've gone over this, critical hits, the weapons. Yeah, we've gone over the skill tree, I think. I'm just trying to get to 4 on this side. Dark, get some Bad Omen. And maximize just like we have it over on the other side. Try to balance the light and the dark. Let's see how. I think that's it. Hopefully something cool happens here. This music sounds intense. Sounds intense.
Apparently that was where people went on dates, you know. What do you think happened in those cabins?
No, actually, my guess is this was Expedition 50. You see, they created this giant wheel, and they tried to cross the world.
Okay, Professor.
Mes amis, Florey's close. I can
Mes amis, mon
feel it.
ami.
Come on, you can fly. Can't you get Flurry yourself?
Dot hack.
Oh no, too much effort.
I don't know how many people remember that. Oh, what?
So, wait. Esquire is that powerful?
Apparently so, but also lazy.
All right, let's go.
That was
What a
fucking
weird
insane.
creature.
That was insane. I'm glad he's on our side. I'm glad he's on our side. Onwards we go. What the? What the fuck was that?
We can use that.
We can use anything that we can find right now. I just went over to builds. We're not gonna worry about that right now. Is that a straight boss right now? Is this what's happening? I wonder if we could have taken, yeah.
Well, that will help.
Should we see what's up here? I mean, I don't want to take this guy out.
The 78. Maxence. Stealing the airships. But
I wonder
we
if I
knew
can
we
take
had
that
to
guy
try,
out.
and it worked. We deserve strong leaders, not those old fools on the council hiding under the dome. Under their control, our people are condemned to a slow, inevitable extinction. Their timid half-steps achieve nothing.
Nothing.
The answers are not in Lumiere. They are out here. Our only choice is to take matters into our own hands. Fortune favors the bold. We must forge ahead with conviction.
Maxence. Guy was serious. Yeah. All right. Well, let's see how tough that boss is. Let's see what we can do here. Or we'll send Ciel in there all by herself. Or I could split them into two parties, right? No, I would. I could, but I don't want to. Is this what I really want to do? I don't want to skip his turn. Is this... Nah, it's a fucking trap. Oh, this is where we find out if I fucking fuck this up. Okay.
Spill some ink.
Target is Merc. Yeah, she does well with. She would definitely do well with CL. Low physical damage though. Why would I choose this over my other one?
This and precision.
Resistance versus fire. Like we know what the fuck is up. Like we know. Hung out. Mon ami. Now we're in virtual stance. Heat versus ice. Oh man, do I need to apply burn?
Let's spill some ink.
A storm is coming.
Oh, this is gonna be over for him. Yeah, we smoked that fool. Just me. %50 less damage, but can't be healed. That's fucking craziest thing. Okay, so we beat this. Alright, there's shit up that way.
Well, that will help.
Like, is this a hidden area, or am I like marching into a whole other area here? Alright, let's back it up. And we will head over this way first. There's this here. Gotta look for these. Miniloo?
We can use that.
Light element. Is there a beast? Yes, but why would you bring me all the way up here? Oh, easy. Does it there, Gustav? Was there nothing in there? I guess I could have seen the other two jars. That is pretty weird. Like literally to nothing. There's nothing up here. Yeah, alright, screw it. Okay, well that explores that, so this definitely was the way. Man, they were making you go through that guy no matter what. Alright, let's see how these go. Couple of enemies there. Looks like there's a loop here. Let's give this guy a shot up here. It's gonna be a flying enemy. I actually hate these ones. Oh. Six. Like, what if I do skip my turn? Can I come back? No, it's not gonna let me come back to this shit. Oh man, and I should have fixed her skills too.
I'm ready.
So it's got some health on him.
Danger.
Oh shit.
En garde.
Gotta remember to jump there. That's a crazy little fucking scenario right there.
Take down their shields.
Beautiful. Chained a new weapon. Holy shit. Why is that a struggle right now?
Lizette,
Should
50
be the easiest
cents.
thing.
In my youth,
I mistook drama for passion. Simone helped me understand the difference. Opened my eyes to an entirely different way to experience the world. How can she be gone? How?
How
could
I
they so
tell you.
callously, so nonchalantly
I'm picking up
destroy
tons of
such a
journals
beautiful
though.
soul? Vile, vile, vile! They just killed her, like she was a worthless Nevron. Those cold-blooded, treacherous, despicable parasites.
Hmm.
But Nitra,
I think she's
we
upset.
caught one of those
Think she's upset.
white-haired bastards. She looks human, but I know she's a monster. She refuses to speak, but I'll make her talk, and then I will feed her to a Nevron. Then the Paintress can take me. I don't care. Nothing matters. I will have
This
justice.
set. Hey, what the fuck are we doing? Yeah, we still didn't figure out that one area from that other spot, but what do you want? This goes charging at me. This thing wants my life. Wants my life.
Let's spill some ink.
Yeah, low physical damage right after it said medium. I'm fucking confused.
A storm is coming. Take cover!
Oh fuck, jump like that. Fuck.
Okay.
Everybody, let's go!
Everybody, let's go.
Blades sharp.
Hmm.
Or those who come after.
For those who come after. We gotta get more decisive on our combos here. It's messing with my brain. What is that?
What have we here?
What have we here? A delicious morsel. Come on, Gustav. I don't know how we missed that. We wanted right there. Burn, baby. Yeah.
Shove it. This will hurt.
Oh my god. Yeah, that skill's crazy.
What have we here?
First strike. How do we get over to that other side? Again, there's some weird ass shit that I don't understand. Yeah, I didn't like. I don't know. There's like a couple of these areas. I feel like I can't get to them yet. Or I'm not seeing how to get to it. Oh, we got a flag there.
Well, that will help.
From here. Who's my best friend? Damn, I have so many questions I want to ask.